My name is Noah, and today I'm going to show you guys how to aim better in Valorant. Alright guys, so for this video we're going to take it to the practice range. So if you guys don't know how to get to the practice range, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the play up here, and then right under my face cam is the play button, and above it there is a button that says practice, and you're going to click it, and then we're going to go to the practice range, and we're just going to click enter range, and that's going to take us to the practice range in Valorant. Alright guys, so the first tip we have is something I like to call cement feet. Now cement feet is the concept that if you stand still while you shoot, your bullets will go right in between the reticle, right? So you gotta stand still when you shoot. Why wouldn't I stand still while I shoot? Well, if you guys are like me, a lot of you are not coming from CSGO. You're coming from something like Call of Duty, where you're used to strafing while you shoot. But let me show you guys what happens if you strafe while you shoot. If you strafe while you shoot, look at where my bullets go. None go in between the reticle, right? But if you stand still while you shoot, look where my bullets go. Right where I want them, right? So guys, when you come around the corner, or if you see an enemy, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come around the corner, and then instantly, as you see the enemy, instantly stand still, right? And your shots will hit every single time. You don't come around the corner and keep moving. Even if he's shooting at you guys, all you want to do is stand still and hit him like that. I promise you guys, even if he's shooting at you, you will most likely win the gunfight, because he'll be trying to strafe, trying to avoid your bullets, but you'll be standing still, so your accuracy will be 100%. Alright guys, for tip number 2, we got a little thing called counter strafing. Now, if you're from CS, you probably know what this is, but again, if you guys aren't from CS, you don't know what this is, and this is a very good concept to learn. Now, with the first tip being said about standing still while you shoot, right? So what if there's an enemy right here, and you know he's there, and you're coming around the corner? So what you're not going to want to do is you're not going to want to go from this corner to this corner, right? Because first of all, it's predictable, and also, like I said, if you're moving while you shoot, look how much I hit him for, 39, and only one of those bullets hit, right? So if I'm moving while I'm shooting, I'm not going to hit him. But if I do a little something called counter strafing, which is I'm going to take my 2 fingers, right? And I'm going to have one finger on the A key and one finger on the D key, just like W, A, S, and D, right? And I'm just going to put my finger on the A key, right? And once I get to a spot where I can see the enemy, I'm going to lift my finger off the A key and just press the D key. So I'll go back this way. And in between that, there is a momentary lapse where my player is standing 100% still. So there are 2 benefits to this. Number 1, you'll be standing 100% still for like 1 millisecond where you guys can hit a headshot. And number 2, you'll be going back to the other side, and they won't be predicting that, so they most likely won't be able to hit any shots on you. And I'm going to demonstrate to you guys what that looks like. Now, as you guys could see, I lifted my finger off the key and pressed the opposite key, so I would move in the other direction, and for 1 millisecond I had a stop of movement where I can hit one shot, and you guys can keep repeating this motion until the player is dead and they will not be able to hit any shots on you. For tip number 3, we got something very, very important called reticle placement. I see this all too much when I die. My friends will walk around the corner and they'll do this thing where they have the reticle down here. Even though they know there's an enemy in this room, they'll have their reticle down here waiting to pop to the enemy, right? That is not what you guys want to do. You want to kill the enemy as quickly and as efficiently as possible, guys, right? So obviously you're going to want to hit a headshot. So when you walk around the corner, right, you're going to want to have your reticle lined up where you think the enemy's head is, right? So you don't want to have it down here and then have to snap to the enemy, right? You want to have it lined up with their head so you can instantly pop around the corner and just hit the headshots, right? So make sure you have your reticle level with the enemy's head at all time. And if you're crouching, you know, bring it up slightly so that's level, you know what I mean? So make sure, guys, when you walk around the corners, you have your reticle up, not facing down, not facing up, but you have your reticle just where your enemy's head is. So when you walk around the corner, boom, easy couple of headshots, they're dead. Simple as that. Alright guys, for my 4th tip, this is a big one. You know, me coming from playing Fortnite on PC and playing Rainbow Six Siege on PC, I've always rocked the high sensitivity so I can build fast and snap to targets on Rainbow. But for this type of game, I never knew, since I didn't play CS, you're gonna want to run a low sense. And for me personally, I run the lowest mouse DPI. None of my DPI lights are on. and you're gonna want to run a low sense so you can easily snap the targets. You know, you don't over snap, you know what I mean? So right here, guys, you can adjust your sensitivity in the practice range, so you can go up, you know what I mean, or down, and then you can start right, and then you can cater your sense to how you're moving. So imagine I'm flicking, that's not a good example. If I'm flicking over my target, right, I would want to decrease my sense. And if I'm flicking under my target, I'm going to want to increase my sense, right? So basically, guys, just play with your sense and see what feels right for you, because that's going to be what gets you the most headshots and increases your accuracy. All right, guys, for the fourth and final tip, all I have to say is practice, practice, practice. Like, I did not personally come into this game doing super great. I've always been really bad at CS, always hated CS. But then, you know, I got in the practice range. I started practicing like 10 minutes a day. My aim instantly went up. You guys got to practice, practice, practice. You know, we're on quarantine, so you guys have time. You can just come out here. You spawn in here, I think. Just come out here to where all these targets are. And, you know, practice tracking these little helicopters and these little armor plates. And maybe do this like 3 times a day. And before you know it, your aim will be fire, guys. Just practice snapping to the different targets, and you'll be good to go. Another way you guys can practice is by coming over here and shooting the little start icon. Bots will start to spawn in, and you could shoot them. They'll spawn in at random, so it's a surprise to you. And you can work on your headshots and hit as many headshots as you guys can, and do this 3 times a day, and your aim will be good to go, guys. That was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section whether you want to see more Valorant content. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy Noah, and I'm out. Peace.